A second flight carrying about 20 more migrants landed in Sacramento today. It appears the company who ordered the flight to Sacramento is the same one that sent migrants to Martha's Vineyard last fall. The flight originated in El Paso, Texas, before stopping in New Mexico on the way to Sacramento.
Police in Stockton shot and killed a man who they say was armed last night. It happened around 8 p.m. near Hammer Lane and Mariners Drive. The man died at the scene. His name has not been released.
Last night, Sacramento police responded to sideshows around the city with more than 100 cars involved. They say 9 of those cars were impounded, 17 drivers were ticketed, and 3 people were arrested after 2 separate chases.
The Amador County Sheriff's Office says 2 Stockton men have been arrested for cutting AT&T phone lines yesterday, knocking out 911 service in the county. The 2 men were allegedly trying to steal copper.
A man was arrested in Yuba City last night on attempted murder charges after police say he allegedly fired a weapon at his ex-girlfriend's parents' house. Police say the man ran from officers and hid in a backyard, but he was eventually found and taken down by a police dog.
The Stanislaus County Sheriff posted these photos online of drug busts over the weekend. They say they found 15 pounds of fentanyl and heroin and 50 pounds of processed marijuana.
CHP says no one was hurt after this car went off the side of Rollins Lane Road north of Colfax. The road was closed while they pulled the vehicle back up. CHP says some trees kept the car from falling even further.
We're now learning more about the private plane that crashed in Northern Virginia over the weekend. People in the area reported hearing a sonic boom caused by an F-16 fighter jet going supersonic to catch up to the plane and make sure it wasn't heading towards the Capitol building in Washington, D.C. Officials say the pilot of the private jet was slumped over, likely from a lack of oxygen. 4 other people on board died when the plane eventually crashed.
The race to the Republican primary is heating up. Now, former Vice President Mike Pence is expected to enter his name as soon as this week. He's joined by U.S. Senator Tim Scott and former New Jersey Governor Christie.
This pit bull, Bentley, ran away from home in Memphis 3 years ago when his owner, Sandra, was rushed to the hospital and sadly died. But Sandra's sister, Dee, never lost hope that the dog would be found. She kept Sandra's phone on and eventually the call came in. Bentley was found 1,000 miles away in Philadelphia and was recently reunited with Dee in Memphis.
And those are your top 10 headlines in just 2 minutes.